Okay, welcome back to Out of the Park Baseball 21, everybody. And week number 3 has been completed, and I'll get straight to the point. I'll cut straight to the chase. It was a terrible week, and it was a terrible week, as you can see down there. 51 and 111 was our result for the season, which means we get relegated the first week up in the Bronze League, and we get smashed straight back down. Pretty disappointing, but I actually knew after about the first day of play, which is about a month into the season, when I think I had 3 wins under my belt, or 4, something like that, I knew it was going to be a struggle. And once again, and I was a little bit surprised with this, once again, some of the teams are just ridiculous. People putting in big money, obviously, to get some pretty good teams. But I thought I might do a little bit better than I did, but no, I have done absolutely terribly. And it means that we're going to be bouncing back down to the Iron League, I think it is. And we're going to have to look to rebuild and try to make our way back up the league. So what I'm going to do, for a start, before we go in and take a look at some of the performances across the season, and as you can imagine, there's not many highlights, but before we do that, to make myself feel a little bit better, I'm going to open some packs. I've got 5,000 perfect points. Now, I could go and buy a half-decent player at least. But I'm going to just open some packs and hope we pack someone awesome. So I'll meet you over there in 2 seconds. Okay, pack number 1. Here we go. Come on, give us something unbelievable. Give me, a perfect player. That's all I'm asking for. I'm not asking for much. And it's just giving me absolute trash right now. Obviously, there's not a huge chance of getting anyone really great. A gold reliever would be good. For a start, that would be like minimum a good result, but maybe some other really high rated players. But as you can see there, that's just a hold on, I've missed a pack here. I have missed a pack. I've only got 3 packs left, so clearly something's gone wrong there. I'll tidy that up at the end, but something's gone wrong. Okay, pack number 2, starting with some commons. And a bronzy. And a common. You see a pattern developing here. I wonder if that... I think what's happened is that very first pack, because it's only going to show here I've got 2 packs remaining, even though I had 5 and I've opened 2. I think it skipped through that first pack, so maybe I packed something amazing. We'll take a quick look at our roster at the end of this, and that will tell me straight away whether we did pack anything amazing. I'm not holding out a whole lot of hope. As we run through our next pack here. Estrada again. I think I've got several copies of him, that's for sure. Oh, just rubbing my bad week in my face right here. But what do you expect? They are standard packs. You're not going to, the odds are fairly low of packing something unbelievable. But quite often you can get some decent players. Okay, last pack right here. And it starts as the last one's ended. Not looking good here, boys and girls. Last card. Is it going to be clutch? Come on, clutch. No. It is bronze. Okay, that was pretty terrible. Let's go and take a look at my roster. Maybe I did get something decent. Oh, everybody. Ha! I did. I just scrolled up here and look at this right here. Tom Heller, the catcher, 95 overall. Let's take a look at him. Come on, open up his card. 65 contact right here. 70 gap power, 80 home run power, 60 iron discipline, 55 avoid Ks. That's really nice. And 60 as a catcher, which is more than respectable. Doesn't have a lot of speed, but who cares really? And so if we take a look at, let's go back into our roster right here. Who have we got as a catcher at the moment? We've got a few. We've got Contreras, Navares, and Zanino, because I think one of those is a designated hitter at the moment. But obviously, we'll be looking to move one of those on after picking up Tom Heller. So we did pick up a fantastic player. Does it say on here, if we go into the market, it's probably Hell. Let's search by him. No, Tom Hall. No, he's not there. Okay. He is not there, but we will take that for sure. Okay, team, here we are in our batting lineup for this season that wasn't great at all. And so if we just take a quick look and let's just filter them or sort them by on-base percentage. And when your top on-base percentage is 334, that's Jeff McNeil. You know it's not going to be a fantastic season. He did have a 3.2 WAR. What did he get here? 59 RBIs, that's nothing special. 21 home runs is pretty decent. A few doubles, 178 hits, but just a 281 average, 334, slugging 450. It's not really a great performance. OPS of 115, yeah, he's definitely above average, but not much better than that. If we go back down and look at the OPS plus right here, let's just sort them by that. Greg Walker is our next guy, 106, and then Didi in 103. But if we take a look at the big players of the season, well, the best players, I should say, 178 by Jeff McNeil. I'm a bit disappointed with Anthony Rizzo, who has been pretty solid, and he's just managing 155 hits. Let's look at who the best double scorer is. Jeff McNeil, once again, he's leading everything. Anthony Rizzo right there. Sam West is our best triple hitter with 12, which is okay. Then Didi, and then it sort of runs off from there. From a home run point of view, Giancarlo Stanton, no surprises there, 27. That's a pretty solid performance, but an average of just 215, 292 on base. That's certainly nothing to write home about, and negative 0.4 WAR. So really, I mean, we do have some decent players in here. No one unbelievable though, and that really showed this year, this particular season, with not a great result. So let's go and take a look at our pitching. And if you thought that our batting was bad, well, check out our pitching. Look at these starters. Garrett Richards, 1-16. I mean, he didn't have a lot of offensive support, let's be honest, but 1-16. 8.82 ERA. Oh, that is not good. What is his FIP, though? Let's have a look and see if it was just a fielder type scenario. Hold on, let's get out of that. Where is he? Garrett Richards' FIP is 6.78. Ha! Okay, from a WAR point of view, Clayton Kershaw, well, he held his own. 4.18 FIP, that's still nothing amazing. What was his ERA? ERA was 3.89. Whip 1.26 is just slightly better than average. I mean, look at these whips right here. In fact, he's the only one that would be considered better than average. 1.3 is about average. Home runs per 9, slightly high. Base on balls is fantastic. Ks per 9 is pretty decent. So our best strikeout artist was Jose Alvarado, 10.5. But look, just couldn't hold it together really to a large degree. What else have we got here? Most strikeouts, Clayton Kershaw, the starter. Look, Alvarado, it shows how good he was. He got more strikeouts than Garrett Richards. He's cold. Very cold. But if we take a look, I mean, once again, I'm a bit surprised. Jonathan Papelbon, he's 87 overall. I'd expect him to go a little bit better. How do we go? From a saves point of view, 21. It is the worst season so far, but then again, not a lot of offensive support there. Probably didn't have as many save situations as he would have liked. And as we go through here, this is one part of the team that I really knew that I'd have to strengthen up, and I didn't strengthen it at all. And look, it's really we've paid for that. Look at that, 5. Look at these ERAs, not great whatsoever. So overall, I mean, look, Clayton Kershaw, he would have to be, I'd have to say he is our MVP, along with Jeff McNeil, by the way, on the offensive side. But 11-8 with no offensive support, that really is an outstanding performance. And you'd expect that from him, 92 overall. I mean, this is one thing. I mean, Charlie Morden, 87. We've got Strasburg, who's a 96. And we've got Blake Snell, who's a 93. So we have got some good starters. But they just couldn't get it done. I'm really surprised with Strasburg. He got absolutely towed. Wow. Okay. I'm not very happy about that. Anyway, so there we go, ladies and gentlemen. The big news is we packed a diamond player right there, 95 overall Heller, the catcher. So we'll have to do a little bit of work and squeeze him into the order. It shouldn't be too hard. And then as we go back down to the Iron League, I'm going to expect us to have a very good chance of getting promoted. It will depend on how many teams will get promoted in that league. We'll have to see. But I'd say that we certainly won't have the strength of the teams that we had this week. And then if I do get promoted back up, I'd expect the week after next that once again, those really top teams will be filtered out by being promoted up the ladder, and it will probably give us a better chance of being a little bit more competitive in the leagues. But a disappointing week this week for sure. But hey, we've got another week next week, so we'll get our head down and we'll get into it, and we'll look to probably strengthen our team where we can. So I'm going to have to think about how I'm going to do that. I don't really want to fork out for a whole lot of packs. So I'm just going to have to think about what we're going to do there. But anyway, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. And until next time, take it easy.